Hey friends, it's me Alan, I'm still outdoors, and
we hope.
we stopped for lunch, and tell us what you're having there, Steve.
Well, I'm having some sloppy Joe with a wheat snack bread, Gatorade, they have some fancy writing on there, and a fudge brownie. We'll start with the sloppy Joe part. So as soon as I get this darn thing out of the container, it's a little chilly, so everything's very stiff. It's not coming out. It's not supple.
So the MRE's been tasting pretty good, right?
What'd you say?
The MREs?
You know, the MREs have been pretty good. As I said at breakfast, which we didn't tape.
Like anytime I
live on this as a military person, I understand why rations suck. But they're pretty neat when you're camping because they're small, you get a good meal, and relatively speaking, they're light. If you field strip them. Now, when they're cold like this, they're a little bit of a bugger to get out.
Yeah, and you were saying like the heavy plastic's a pain too.
Oh,
right?
this heavy plastic's a pain. However, the heavy plastic is intended for the heater pack on the MRE, so you don't necessarily need the stove that I'm using. You could use their heater pack, which is why I stripped out of this.
Yeah, so we've been stripping down a lot of these meals. What I got here is a tuna meal, the sun-kissed, star-kissed tuna. And I stripped it down. They give you a relish and a whole bunch of things. And then I brought my own kind of like pita wrap. So that's what I'm having. So basically what we're doing here is getting food all over our clothes that we're going to sleep in tonight. And maybe we'll get visited by the bears.
You're not the one. I'm not.
Which
the one
I'm going to get comments.
Myself.
I'll be getting comments like, you shouldn't really be doing that. You know, it's dangerous.
You lathered yourself in what there?
Tuna.
Tuna. Awesome.
So I'm going to smell awesome tonight.
Bears like fish, so we're screwed.
Steve's going to light his little pocket rocket here.
I'm using flint and steel. I'm going to actually use the match this time.
Alright.
Which we'll see how it goes in the wind.
So I'm gonna film and eat at the same time while you blow yourself up. Flour.
That not in high grass.
Actually, that thing heats pretty fast, don't it?
Now, the nice thing about this is, well, let's get away from the lid area. My little disposable spoon, or disposable collapsible spoon. Now, the thing about this, it's important to note, is that most of these foods require just a tad bit of water in order for it to actually not burn in the pan, which is what I'm going to add right now. There. That way it keeps it nice and moist on the bottom and we're not cooking it dry, causing me not to be able to use this later for my coffee, which I will have before I leave. This spot. So, I want to keep your cap clean too, your fuel cell. I always bring a nice little towel. I know that it adds weight. It's a microfiber. I can clean it. It dries quickly. So I can clean it when I get to the next water source. It's running water like a stream. And just get the particulates out of it. I find it handy because you use it over and over and over again when you're backpacking and you don't have to worry. Of course, don't store it with your camping where you sleep, but
yeah, what we've been doing is putting everything that deals with food in the bear bag itself and hanging that. Which probably my pants should go in there tonight.
Your whole body should go in there tonight.
Wow, Steve, you want to see me rub mayonnaise all over myself?
This was that kind of trip.
We could make it any kind of trip you want.
Well, I guess so. While I'm waiting for that, let's just make sure I don't mess this up today. I got a little bread for my sloppy Joe. Let's see what else I got. A little jalapeno and cheese, some crackers.
Oh, that sounds good.
Yeah, my cookie. Where's that lid bag? That's the one I want. My moist towelette, so that's the only one. My non-curry, oh, it's just lunch because I get coffee. That's my creamer. Batches. Ah, yes. Tabasco sauce.
Oh, sweet. It's labeled and everything. That's cool.
It has a mini label. Here, you want to take a better look at that?
Yeah.
Well, now you put it on your shoe. Good job. Man, you might as well take
a little
bath
tiny.
in that.
I don't know if you can see that there. That's pretty neat, man. That weighs probably like a couple ounces, right?
Yeah. I mean, I could technically should have stripped all these little things.
Yeah.
Because I don't need all the lighting material.
Right.
I don't need the matches because I have flint and steel.
Yeah.
This one came with Splenda. If you don't use Splenda, there's a non-dairy creamer in here and sugar and Splenda. There's some things you could still continue to take out.
Yeah.
But I decided that I didn't want to do that this time. But next time I might. Alright. And in this case, I think I'm going to eat right in this bowl.
Nice.
Which means I need this.
Yeah, that little
Right
grabber is
there.
pretty handy.
That off, and it comes with a little magnet, which is nice for just kind of catching and moving things around if you want. It's not that strong, so don't get excited. It really isn't that strong. But I make sure I keep all my matches and my starting stuff in case I need it.
Yeah, we've been pretty organized actually for the most part.
This lovely thing, which is it's a pill bottle, yes, but it's actually dryer lint and a little bit of lighter fluid mixed together, and it stays in there, and all you need is a little fuzz ball of that, and it starts to fire really fast.
I used that one time that you gave me, this stuff that you mixed up. It worked great. So, I guess Steve's getting ready to eat. So, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make up some coffee here in my little boiler and borrow some water off Steve because I'm totally broke on water right now until we get to the next watering hole. So we've been having a conversation about water and carrying it and all that, but we can get into that later because that's a whole philosophical discussion about that. So we spent 2 miles talking about it. So take care, and we'll see you on the next stop.